Have you ever wondered why some people seem so at ease with intimacy, while others seem to shy away from closeness? Why some crave connection but then push it away? The answers might lie in our attachment styles. Attachment theory explores the profound ways our early childhood experiences, particularly those with our primary caregivers, shape how we connect, trust, and love throughout our lives. Think of attachment as the emotional blueprint we develop as infants, a roadmap guiding us through the complex landscape of human relationships. It's about so much more than just physical needs like being fed or kept safe. It's about the deep emotional connection we crave as humans, feeling seen, understood, and cherished. In this video, we're going to explore the 4 attachment styles: secure, anxious, avoidant, and fearful-avoidant, with compassion and understanding. You might recognize yourself in one of these styles, or perhaps you'll see reflections of loved ones in their patterns. Remember, there's no right or wrong attachment style. Every style has its own strengths and challenges. Our goal here is to cultivate self-awareness, understanding, and ultimately, healing. Let's start with secure attachment. Imagine a child who scrapes their knee on the playground. They run to their caregiver, who scoops them up with warmth and reassurance. The child cries for a bit, feels soothed, and then, feeling safe and secure, they're ready to go back and play. This, my friends, is the beauty of secure attachment. It's like having a strong, steady foundation in relationships. Individuals with this style tend to be comfortable with both intimacy and independence. They trust their partners, communicate their needs openly, and aren't afraid to show vulnerability. Securely attached individuals know how to offer and receive love in a healthy, balanced way. They're able to create deep, meaningful connections because they approach relationships with a sense of safety and trust. Now, let's talk about anxious attachment. This style often develops when caregivers were inconsistently available, sometimes present and loving, sometimes distant or emotionally overwhelmed. Imagine a child who never quite knows when their caregiver will respond to their needs. This inconsistency can lead to a deep-seated fear of abandonment and a constant need for reassurance. Individuals with an anxious attachment style crave closeness, but they often worry about their relationships. They might overthink texts, seek constant validation, or become easily distressed when their partner needs space. It's important to remember that these anxieties stem from a deep longing for love and connection. It's not about being needy or clingy. It's about learning to soothe those inner fears and build a more secure sense of self. Chapter 3: Avoidant Attachment, Finding Comfort in Independence. Next, we have avoidant attachment. This style often emerges when caregivers were emotionally unavailable or discouraged vulnerability. Imagine a child learning to suppress their emotions because their expressions of need were met with rejection or indifference. As adults, avoidantly attached individuals often prioritize independence and self-reliance. They may appear emotionally reserved or have difficulty opening up and expressing their feelings. Closeness can feel suffocating, and they might pull away or create distance when relationships become too intimate. It's crucial to understand that this avoidance isn't about not wanting love. It's a defense mechanism, a way of protecting themselves from potential hurt. Deep down, they too long for connection, but they may need to build trust slowly and learn new ways of experiencing intimacy. Chapter 4: Fearful-Avoidant Attachment, Caught in the Pull of Contradictions. Finally, let's explore fearful-avoidant attachment, sometimes called disorganized attachment. This style often develops in response to trauma, abuse, or extremely unpredictable caregiving. Imagine a child caught in a heartbreaking paradox. They desperately need their caregiver, but that caregiver is also the source of their fear. Individuals with this attachment style experience a painful push and pull in relationships. They deeply crave love and connection, but also fear getting hurt or rejected. They might swing between clinging and withdrawing, creating chaos and instability in their relationships. Healing from this attachment style often requires addressing past trauma and learning to regulate the nervous system. With time, compassion, and safe, supportive relationships, it's possible to rewrite these patterns and create more fulfilling connections. Outro: the path towards secure connection. Understanding our attachment styles is a powerful act of self-compassion. It allows us to see the origins of our relationship patterns, the fears, the longings, the ways we protect ourselves. But here's the most important thing to remember. Our attachment styles are not set in stone. With awareness, self-reflection, and the courage to challenge old patterns, we can heal old wounds and cultivate more secure ways of connecting. This might involve therapy, journaling, practicing vulnerability with trusted loved ones, or simply making a conscious effort to show up in our relationships with greater presence and intention. Remember, you are worthy of love and belonging just as you are, and you have the power within you to create the kind of relationships you desire. Relationships built on trust, respect, and deep, abiding love.